Welcome to my channel. My name is Fidelis. I have a passion to help people discover themselves because I truly believe that once you discover yourself, your life has a deeper meaning. You find so much richness in life and you can't help but try to reach out to others and help them. And I envision a world where everybody's reaching out to the other to help them. Because if we all help each other, imagine how far we can go as a society, as a community, as humanity overall. So this is me just simply doing my part, trying to help you figure out your life by sharing the experiences that I have had in my life. And it's very important for everybody to understand that this is my life, my experience, my situations have led me to this conclusion. And again, everybody has their own life, so it's very important to always understand and respect everybody's path, because each and every person does what they do because they have a story they tell themselves, and that story is the story of their life. So this is me trying to decode that. What is life really? Today I actually want to talk about time. Time is very important. It's very important. It's way more important than we've ever been told to think. And as a person, it's very important for you to utilize your time very wisely. What do I mean? I usually look at every day as an opportunity to plant my seeds that will grow into the tree that I will come to reap the fruits later on. My kids will come to reap the fruits later on. It is because of the seeds that my parents planted that I'm able to live the life that I'm living now. You know, just always imagine life that way. So when the day ends, are you satisfied with your day? Do you look back and say, what would I have done different? Did I make a difference today? Is anything that I did today going to help me in the future? Because if not, then you're wasting a lot of time. You're wasting a lot of time. Let me share this story. Last night, I had a very unique dream. And I was so excited to share this dream with my husband. And we talked about it. Then I went on to share this with my sister. And we talked about it. And as I was talking to my sister, she happened to mention that, oh, I really wanted to make breakfast, but there are no eggs. And again, that's how you awaken that door in me. When anybody complains about anything, I want to just jump in and fix it. So I was like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna go to the store, I'll go get eggs. There's a couple of things I wanted to get anyway, then come back, I'll make you guys breakfast. After all, I am going to be moving and I'll really miss you guys, and making you breakfast is actually the least that I can do. I'd love to spend so much time with you. So on my way from the shop, a friend of mine called me. And again, what was very exciting in my life was the dream that I had last night. And I wanted to share this dream. But when my friend called me, they seemed to be so busy. And I was like, oh, let me tell you. And then I'd hear the phone move around, and I'd see this move and that move. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? Can you pay attention? Oh, I'm just doing this and I'm just doing this. And then something within me just snapped. I said, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. I'll call you another day. And I hanged up the phone. And this friend tried calling me. And I looked at the phone and I said, you're wasting my time. You are wasting my time. And that's when it occurred to me. I asked myself, who has been wasting my time? Who has been wasting my time like this person is wasting my time? So I asked myself, when was the last time I felt like someone was wasting my time? And the answer was, it was when I was employed, and there was this particular person that kept coming to my office non-stop. And then I was like, but when was the first time that I realized people were wasting my time? And that's when my inner child came out and spoke and said, remember when? So I'm going to give you this story from the perspective of my child, me as a child, who I call my inner child, who has been my teacher in my adult life like you wouldn't believe. So my inner child, this is what she has to say. I remember a time I was probably around 3 or 4, and our house girl had taken me to go pick up something at my mom's work. And from my mom's workplace, instead of us getting into public transportation, she decided we can walk, and it wasn't really that far. But she used a different route. We ended up passing by her boyfriend. Now I know it's her boyfriend, okay? Back then I didn't know. And it was our bed sitter. It's one of those rooms that are divided by a curtain. You know, they sat me down on a stool and they proceeded to go and have sex. Okay, I couldn't see them, I could hear them, and I was worried for her. I was deeply worried for her because I really loved her, and I thought that this man was probably hitting her or abusing her. And I carried that heavily in my heart, and I went home. And the first thing when my mom came, I told her, "Mom, I don't know if you want to talk to her about it, because she didn't seem like something bad was going on, but this lady, she took me to this place and they sat me on this stool, and this guy took her and they went behind the car, and I couldn't see what was there, but she was like crying or yelling." And my mom was like, "Really?" I don't even remember the words that my mom was using, but she said, "Oh wow, then we need to tell so and so." And so my mom, I don't remember who it was, maybe our Shamba boy. So I repeated the story again, and they were laughing. And then I was supposed to repeat the story to another adult. But something within me said, "Wait a minute, they're not listening to you. They are laughing at you. They're not explaining what's going on." I realized that it was fine, whatever it was, and that if I continued to speak, I was making a fool of myself. And it really hurt me. Like, I was young, and it's true, most people don't think or kids have feelings. And in my culture, really, kids are just to be seen and not heard. Speaking your mind was not welcome, at least when I was growing up. And honestly, I shut down. I completely shut down, and I said, no. Even when I find issues going on, I'm not going to go to my mother. She embarrassed me. She was laughing at me, and she proceeded to invite other people into this situation that continued to laugh at me. And so whoever asked me next was like, "I don't remember," or "I don't know." And I was like, "Just tell us." "No, I don't remember," or "I don't know." But deep down, you know what happened? I split. Part of me survived that embarrassment. Part of me survived that time wasting, and said, "You know what? We need to have a better plan as Fidelis, because we cannot do this for the rest of our life. We have to figure out, we have to know, we have to learn how to discern who's listening to you and who's not." And so I've used that lens to view my world since then. And today, when I was trying to tell my dream to this particular friend of mine, and in my world, they seemed like they were not interested, or they had other bigger things to do. But in my world, this was the most important thing for me today. And so I subconsciously used the same lens that I used as a 3-year-old, and I said, "No, this person is wasting my time. Me talking about this or not talking about this is not going to make any difference in their life. And so I need to learn to keep shit to myself." And it's important. It's very important for all of us to start looking back into our childhood and finding out, what did we conclude then that we are still using now, and is it serving you or not serving you? Okay, because in my current situation now, I have to understand that everybody has a life, everybody has their agendas, everybody has goals and dreams that are valid to them. And it doesn't mean that my goals and dreams are not valid, but it's just that my baby is my baby. I need to take custody of my baby, okay? I can't just let everybody around me parent that baby. So the same applies to you. You might be going around sharing your dreams, your hopes with everybody, you know? And along the way, you will get frustrated. You will get so frustrated. One, because it's not their dreams, it's not their dream, it's not their hope, it's not their desire, it's yours. God planted that in you. You had that dream because you are you, and only you can bring that dream to reality. If God wanted another person to bring that dream into reality, that dream would have appeared to that person. You understand what I mean? And it's important. It's very important for us as humans to understand that everybody everybody has a very unique gift within them, and you have to nurture that gift. You have to babysit that gift, like it's your life, because it is your life. It is your life.